In this video, I'm going to tell you about the top 3 ways you can manipulate your body's temperature in order to get a better night of deeper sleep. Hi, I'm Dr. Iden from the Sleep Project, and we make educational content and free tools to help adults, children, and babies with their sleep. Today, I'm going to give you 3 tips that you can use to control your body temperature at bedtime, which will help you get to sleep faster and deeper. And make sure you stick around until the end of the video when I'll tell you how you can download our specially selected pack of sleep tools and other aids absolutely free. Now, have you ever noticed in the summer, or when you're on holiday in a hot country, you often spend all night tossing and turning in bed struggling to get to sleep? Well, that's because we all need to drop our core body temperature by around 1 degree Celsius, that's 2 degrees Fahrenheit, in order to get a sound night of sleep. And this is much more difficult when our surroundings are too warm. And studies, in fact, have shown that our sleep quality is much worse when we're too warm at night. We end up with both less deep sleep, which helps us feel restored and well rested, and with less dream sleep or REM sleep, which helps us with regulating our emotions, amongst many other things. See the links in the description below for our references. Now, our body's natural circadian rhythm will help us to lose heat through our skin, which helps us to fall asleep at night. But there's a few other things that we can do ourselves to really kickstart this temperature change, and to help us to get to sleep faster and have a deeper and more restorative night's sleep. I'm going to give you my top 3 tips for this. But first, if you find these videos helpful and informative, don't forget to hit like and subscribe below. It really helps us to be able to bring you more free content. Okay, so the first tip is really simple. Make your bedroom cooler. Not only will this help you to save on energy bills, it also helps you to get a better night's sleep. Most people have their bedroom too warm, which impairs your body's ability to lose heat and leads to worse sleep quality. See the reference below. These days, most sleep experts recommend a bedroom temperature of between 16 and 18 degrees Celsius. That's 62 to 65 Fahrenheit. This is the optimum ambient temperature for most people, which keeps your body at just the right temperature throughout the night to give you the deepest and most restorative sleep. Too cold a bedroom can also have a negative effect on your sleep, as well as other potential impacts on your health. So 16 to 18 Celsius or 62 to 65 Fahrenheit is just about right for most people. Now, tip number 2 is to have a hot bath or shower before bed. Hang on a second, didn't I just say we need to cool down before we go to bed? Isn't having a hot bath going to have the opposite effect? Well, yes and no. You'd be right that having a shower or a hot bath, it'll warm you up, of course it will. But it's what happens when you get out of the bath or shower that makes the difference here. You see, when you're all nice and toasty in your hot bath, your body realizes that it's too hot. So all the tiny little blood vessels in the surface of your skin get bigger, and they draw more blood from your body's core to the surface of the skin, which helps you to lose heat and it stops you from overheating. This is why people look flushed when they're exercising or on a hot summer's day. It's our body's own way of losing heat if we're getting too hot. And this is exactly what happens in a hot bath or shower too. But when we get out, there's still lots of blood circulating close to the surface of the skin. And this leads to a rapid loss of heat, which cools down our core and helps us to fall asleep quicker. And this effect has been clinically proven in a number of studies. See the reference below. And tip number 3 is another simple one. Wear socks to bed. I know, it's not very sexy, but there's actually nothing sexier than a good sleeper. They are healthier, subjectively more attractive to others, and generally nicer to be around. So I think your other half will forgive you for wearing socks to bed if you tell them this, and if you show them the study linked in the reference below, which found that wearing bed socks helped people fall asleep quicker and have better quality sleep too. How does this work? Well, if you have cold feet, this sends a signal to your brain that your body is too cold, and so your body keeps as much blood as it can away from your skin and extremities in order to preserve heat. which helps keep your core body temperature warm, but this impairs your ability to sleep, as we've learnt that your core body temperature needs to drop by 1 degree Celsius in order to promote sleep. Now, if we wear bed socks to keep our feet warm at night, this sends a signal to the brain that we're warm enough. So more blood circulates near the skin and we lose our core body heat, which helps us to fall asleep quicker and to stay asleep through the night. Just remember to tell your partner it'll be worth it in the morning, as you'll be looking much more attractive. So those are my top 3 tips on manipulating your body temperature in order to improve your sleep. I hope you found them helpful, and I hope that you'll try them out for yourselves very soon. Now, if you do find our content useful, you can click on the link below to find our free guide to optimizing your night's sleep. We've called it Bedtime Planning for a Great Night's Sleep, and it's available for free by clicking the link in the description below. Before you do though, please leave a comment below to let us know what sleep topics you'd like us to cover in our upcoming videos, and we'll see you there very soon.